G'day guys, welcome back to Daisy Graze. Today we're going to start working on a buck pen. The boys are basically, well, one boy's coming of age. So, and he's going to stay intact. He's going to be our breeding buck. So they're starting to do a little bit of this. So it's about time we started building this buck pen. Come along and join us. Alright guys, so we had this all planned out on paper, it all worked perfect, everything was happening. We came down, we knew the land was a little, it's like this. But when we had a look at it, it didn't quite work. So in typical Daisy Graze fashion, we're winging it and we're just going to crack on and see how we go. Where's my hammer? Gus had it. Oh, got it. So a little tip, if you're running this and you're just buying the cheap stuff and you can't lock it off and all that type of thing, grab your knife, just put a little cut in it, through like that. Then you can grab it, open up the cut, put your thing in, sit it on the ground, doesn't go anywhere and it doesn't spool out down the road and you then don't have to all wind it all up and all that type of stuff. And it saves you cutting it. If you keep cutting it, next time you go to use it, which sort of happened today, I had to shoot down the shop and buy another one because I had 1,000 little pieces and it's just easy to do that.
Okay.
So another quick tip is if you're digging a heap of holes, just grab your shovel. You don't want to get your tape measure out and measure every hole. So if you get your tape out and measure every hole, it gets pretty boring pretty fast. So chuck your shovel down. All right, that's just rough. I do roughly 600 mil. I don't know what that is in feet. It's probably 2 foot or something. So yeah, but pulling your tape out, doing that, and then you can't find your tape as usual. I lose stuff everywhere I put it down like I just did. So now, a couple of marks on there. So as you're digging, you don't have to keep checking it and you just keep going. So just a little tip, that way you're not, chasing yourself about all day. That line becomes a bit of a game. Every hole's pretty boring, so it's, try and get down there. Don't try and cheat. So I just popped down the shop, had to, because this happened. So, you know, that's life. It was pretty old. It had seen better days anyway. But yeah, so obviously that new one happened. But as I was coming down on the quad bike, we've just been basically setting up our cameras along the fence line along there. And as I come down, just here we had a brown snake just sitting and starting to get some sun. We've had rain, like proper deluge rain stuff for the last 3 days. It's rained straight, so they've probably been, you know, hiding out, but just come out then. But we've been playing in there for an hour in there, so you know, he just scurried away. Look, he's far enough away from the house that he's not a huge concern to us, but you know, never nice, because you know, all the goats, livestock, our kids all go through there. That's our water just there as well, so we're in there quite often. We don't like the snakes around the house, but it is their area, so we just prefer they stayed 100 metres away type thing. So anyway, but let's crack on. All right, so the boys that are working on the house just come down to me, and they found this in the ground while they were scratching around digging. All right, obviously you ain't going to use that no more. She's pretty knackered, but how do you deal with it safely? You take it to the police station and stuff around and, you know, do all that, but no one's got the time. So me, all I do, grab it, cut it open. I'm just going to drop all the babies out of it. Alright, so basically now all that's left is you got the percussion cap in there. That ain't going to do no harm. Throw it in the hole, bury it. Yeah. Alright guys, that's about it for today. Got to thank Gussie. He's our man on the camera at the moment, so that's about all we're going to do for today. I'll run you quickly through it, but that's about a typical day at Daisy Graze farm. We've had snakes, we've had shotgun shells, we've had broken tools, all sorts of stuff goes on around here, but it's about normal. So anyway, we're going to go, Gus is going to take you around, or I might actually, and show you holes. Alright, so I think we did, I don't know, 14 odd holes. They're basically done, so as you can see, it's just a little square in here. It's going to happen, but got all our holes running along there. Hopefully they're within cooey. And then up in this corner, call this snake corner, you got all the 4, and that's where we're going to be putting their little shed, if you will, just to keep them safe or out of the wind and rain and that type of stuff. We're also going to probably put their feeders there. So well guys, that's probably about it for today. Thanks for joining us. Like, subscribe, share, all that sort of jazz. Make sure you chuck comments down. Love the comments. So we're thinking this is either going to be the Taj Goat or the Goat Mahal. Pop that in the comments on which one you like. We're sort of leaning towards Taj Goat. So anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment, all the jazz, and we'll catch you tomorrow.